Okay guys, so if your n8n webhooks aren't really working, it's probably because you're missing something very important, and I will help you fix it right now. So make sure to watch the whole video so you don't miss anything, and let's get straight to it. First of all, you should understand what are webhooks in n8n. Well, webhooks in n8n are like a listening door to the internet, which waits for someone to knock or send the data, and then starts your workflow automatically. And this lets you automate tasks when something happens somewhere online. And now let's get back to the solution. So your webhooks aren't really working because some tools like Slack, Notion or Shopify reject HTTP because they want secure HTTPS links only. But if you're running n8n locally like I'm doing in this example, it's usually on http://localhost 5678. In order to fix that, just go to this website ngrok.com and sign up for a free account. Now fill up the registration form. So we have two options on how to install Ngrok into our PC. The first one is via Chocolately and using a command, which is the way how I'm going to do it. But before you do that, make sure you install Chocolately on your PC. And you're going to do that very easily. Just go to Google and search for install Chocolately CMD Windows, and you can click on the first link. Scroll down, and then you're going to find this command, which you want to copy and then paste it here in your terminal, but make sure you are running it as administrator first. So Ctrl V here and just click enter, and that is going to install Chocolately into our computer. Chocolately has been successfully installed, and you can verify that by typing choco space dash dash version, and that is going to tell the Chocolately version, which confirms that installation was successfully. Now let's proceed on installing Ngrok into our computer. Now back at the Ngrok's dashboard, and just copy the first command, choco install Ngrok, like I'm doing here. Copy and paste it on your terminal, hit Ctrl V and then hit enter. Here you need to type Y in order to accept and hit enter again in order to finish the installation. For the next step, we need to activate our authentication token, so just click here to copy and paste it back to the terminal, Ctrl V and enter. And as you can see, the authentication token was successfully saved to the configuration file. The next step, we are going to select our domain, and in this case we are going to use static domain instead of ephemeral domain. So just click this one and copy it. Number 80 is just the port number, which you will be able to change and use whatever port you want. For example, right now the Docker is running at port 5678 by default, and we are going to create a new port on command. So let's go back here, copy the command, and now go to the terminal and paste it here. For the port number, as you can see, I'm going to select, for example, 8989 and hit enter. So we are up and running. This is my domain name and 8989 is my port number. We are almost finished here. For the last step, you need to go to Docker, and we are going to create a new container. So just go to the images, click this little play button, and that's going to open the optional settings menu, and we're going to be very careful here because otherwise it won't work. Now give it a name, whatever name you want. At the port number, we're going to put the exact port number that we have here, 8989. For the first variable, you're going to type editor _base URL, and the value is going to be the URL which we got here, this one. Also at the second variable, you're going to type webhook _URL, and the value is going to be the same with the first one. Now just click run and wait for it to finish. So it was successfully created, and this is our new URL. So just click on that, visit site. Now all you have to do is to create an account, fill up this data, and you are good to go. So let me just do that. Select whatever you want here. Click get started. Type here the email where you want to receive the serial key, which will get you the paid features for free. Now go to settings, paste here the activation key and click activate. The license was successfully activated. Now you can go back and start creating automations from scratch. Also, our URL now has changed, is at HTTPS which is exactly what we need for our webhooks to work. So thank you for watching. I really hope you found this tutorial helpful, and please don't forget to follow, and see you on the next one. Bye.